Tonight, we report on the impact of gorge concert goers on Quincy's hospital and Miss Rodeo Washington's efforts to raise funds. What's happening in sports, Bob?
The Afraid of Boys basketball team moved into second place in the CWAC standings last night. Stick around to find out how they did it. How's the weather in the Columbia Basin tonight?
Hello again, everybody. Pretty quiet conditions, but the temperatures do continue quite frigid. I'll let you know in just a few moments when we can expect seasonable temperatures to return.
All this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your number one source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Administrators of the Quincy Valley Medical Center want Live Nation to help foot the bill for concert goers using the hospital without paying their bills. According to the Quincy Valley Post-Register, the hospital claims 20% of their bad debt, which is about $400,000, comes from people attending concerts at the Gorge Amphitheater. They are asking Live Nation to help pay for the services they provide during concerts. Last June, the hospital received 123 emergency room patients during the Paradiso Festival, and 87 said they came from the Gorge Amphitheater. The Quincy Valley Post-Register reported that almost half were drug and alcohol-related cases. Many patients did not pay for the service they received. Audrey Ramsden held her coronation celebration in Moses Lake to raise funds for her travel as Miss Rodeo Washington 2014. Reporter Courtney Vasquez has the story.
Audrey Ramsden held her coronation celebration Saturday to raise funds for her travel as Miss Rodeo Washington 2014. As Miss Rodeo Washington, Ramsden will be promoting Washington State and the Western way of life, as well as educating people about agriculture and the livestock industry.
Well, I think a lot of people have a misconception about what rodeo is really about, and there's a lot of animal rights groups that have portrayed it in a very negative way, when reality it has a fantastic moral concept. You know, it's all about hard work and family and, you know, putting your animals' care first. The rodeo animals get some of the best care in the world, and so I really think it's important as my job as representing that lifestyle, because it's deeply rooted in the history of our country and, you know, how the West was founded essentially. So I think it's very important that I'm representing rodeo.
Ramsden met her fundraising goal and is heading to Bremerton on February 15th for Miss Teen Rodeo, then to Florida at the end of February for the next leg of her tour. For iFIBER 1 News, I'm Courtney Vasquez.
Thank you, Courtney. A woman said a man followed her, babbling about numbers and Kentucky Fried Chicken. She called 911 Tuesday morning when she saw people on the roof of apartments on Grape Drive in Moses Lake. When she came outside, the people fled, and one man began to follow her. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, the man was reportedly carrying a license plate stolen from a vehicle and acting odd. Chief Deputy Ryan Rechtenwald stated the suspect appeared to be under the influence of some type of drug. He was quoting a bunch of numbers and talking about Kentucky Fried Chicken. Deputies located Cipriano Valdez, a 47-year-old man, took him back to his residence and issued him citations for malicious mischief in the 3rd degree and criminal trespassing in the 2nd degree. Quincy may build a new outdoor stage. The City Council asked for prices to construct the proposed 40 by 60-foot stage in Lozier Park during Tuesday's meeting. The city budgeted about $600,000 for the project. Council will decide on whether to proceed once they have an idea of what it will cost.
Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the Department of Corrections asks that you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m.
We'll be right back after this.
Hey, how do you TDM?
Fish taco.
Chicken burrito. No, chicken taco.
I mean,
I want fire on my burrito. I want jalapenos. I want habanero sauce. I want it hot, hot, hot.
rice, beans, lettuce, tomato, and that is it.
I like nachos. I like nachos.
2 pork tacos with creamy chipotle sauce, and make it a combo.
Love fish tacos.
Gotta be fresh, gotta be fast, gotta be to go, gotta get out of here.
Stop by today and TDM with our new creamy chipotle sauce.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hello everybody, good to be with you. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather report from the One News Weather Center, and it is brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Let's begin with a quick look at your headlines across the area. Overnight, dry conditions, clear skies, and these temperatures do continue well below average, and these frigid wind chill values well below zero. The weekend, the potential for some snow activity across the area, some light snow across the area. Relief in the extended forecast. We are very much looking forward to that dry air mass, but also temperatures heading back to more seasonable. Now, temperature registered in Ephrata this afternoon at 17, the low 3. The sun set at around 5:06 this evening, and across Moses Lake, temperature maxed out around 17, and a similar scenario for the low, and also sun setting at around 5:09. Here's a quick peek at the conditions right outside your door. Mid to lower teens, better yet, and that wind out of the northeast at around 13 miles per hour. Conditions across the area currently pretty dry overall. Expected potential for snow showers over northeastern sections across Oregon and well inland northwest. Dry conditions over the extreme northern portion of the Idaho Panhandle. Snow showers developing along southern portions of Oregon, and this is the unsettled weather that will be creeping into the region. But overall for us, we're expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies now as we head into Friday night and Saturday. That snow band is the one that potentially could impact our immediate area. But in the meantime, let's take a quick look at what we can expect for this Thursday afternoon across the area. Partly to mostly clear skies, much of the snow activity confined over inland northwest. Now across the basin for this Thursday afternoon, we're expecting very dry conditions, some cloud cover across the area, and we notice these temperatures hanging in there in the mid to upper teens, as well as across Wilson Creek and well into Moses Lake for Royal City. These temperatures flirting with a 20-degree mark. Here's a recap and a look at the extended forecast. We are anticipating for seasonable temperatures to head back into the area as we head into early to mid-week next week, but there is the potential for snow activity to head back into the region by Tuesday. Notice these temperatures for this Thursday into Friday still around the 19 and 21 degree mark. This segment brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Be right back with sports.
It's a fact. Toyota offers 10 different vehicles with available 4 or all-wheel drive. So when you need to drive in challenging conditions, we have your answer with great limited time savings, including the new 2014 Tundra. Choose from excellent cash back savings, a low payment lease, or special financing as low as 2.9%. Tundra, ready to take you down winter's toughest roads. Discover Toyota's 4 and all-wheel drives for yourself. Visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Did you know that Little Chiefs Childcare is expanding their Juniper Street location? This great new place across from Moses Lake Clinic is designed just for preschool and school-aged children. For over 8 years, Little Chiefs kids like me have found the love and attention every child needs to be healthy and happy. The grown-ups there have gone to college, so they know how to make sure kids from 1 month to 12 years old have a great place to learn and play. Come join our growing Little Chiefs tribe.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's local sports. Jacob Laird drained 18 points and pulled down 16 rebounds to lead the Ephrata Tigers to a 57-36 blowout win at Toppenish last night. Ephrata led 13-9 at the end of the first quarter and was up 31-17 at the break. The Tigers outscored the Wildcats 26-19 in the second half of action to pick up the road win and move to 11-4 and into sole possession of second place in the CWAC standings with 3 games left in the regular season. Ephrata hosts Sela Friday. The Lady Wildcats scratched out a 56-52 win over the Lady Tigers. Ephrata dug itself an early 18-8 hole after the first quarter of action, but battled back to tie the game 27-all at intermission. It was anyone's ball game down the stretch, but Toppenish hung on to win it by 4 points. The Tigers' Kendall Sage knocked down a game-high 24 points to go along with 7 steals. Maddie Youngers finished with 6 points and 13 rebounds. The loss drops Ephrata to 8-7 and into a tie for 4th with Sela. The Columbia Basin Secondary School split games at Moses Lake Christian Academy last night. The Lady Phoenix came into the contest looking to pick up their second league win and jumpstart a 3-game streak to close out the season. But it wasn't in the cards as they matched up against a superior Lion squad and dropped the contest 69-9 to fall to 1-7 in league play. The boys team found the going a bit rougher against the Academy as the Phoenix and Lions were jockeying for district seeding. The game was close in the first 16 minutes of action, but the secondary school was able to pull away in the second half to pick up a 59-40 win. Back-to-back losses have the Soap Lake boys basketball team heading in the wrong direction as the season winds down. The team is 15-3 overall after last night's 54-47 non-league loss to Walla Walla Academy and 8-0 in Central Washington 1B South Conference play. But the team does not want to head to the district tournament on a losing skid and will get a chance to right their ship when they match up with 0-6 Wilson Creek on Friday. The Quincy boys team dropped its game to Cascade 63-51 Tuesday to fall to 2-11 in Caribou Trail League play. The Lady Jacks were dealt a lopsided 69-28 loss to the Kodiaks to move to 1-12. Both teams appear to be out of contention for postseason play with only 1 game left on the schedule. And finally, undefeated Columbia Basin Big 9 League swim champion Moses Lake heads to Central Washington University Friday for the 4A district swim meet. The Big 9 wrestling champion Chiefs travel to Eisenhower this weekend as well for the district 4A tournament. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Ombudsman? Ombudsman? No matter how you say it, Washington State's Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program means real people helping real people.
By advocating on behalf of our state's most vulnerable citizens, ombudsmen help ensure the health, safety, and welfare of our long-term care residents. By volunteering their time, they give a powerful voice to those who might never be heard. Washington State's Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. Real people helping real people.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
Our spotlight story tonight is about a leather bra. I think I'll let reporter Jeff Chu explain.
Their symbol is a red leather bra, a work of rodeo art designed and created by Wardens Mary Lynn Duncan. Their cause is breast cancer awareness, and the bra draws attention to a disease that affects so many. Many of them have lost loved ones to the disease. They are embracing a cure, an unlikely alliance between Swim Across America and Moses Lake Roundup Rodeo. The two diverse groups have one strong common bond. They have united to help in the effort to find a cure for cancer. Duncan, a former Moses Lake rodeo queen who today is a seamstress and leather artist who has attired rodeo queens for the past 10 years, shared how she got involved in embracing a cure.
It's been a fun project. I saw a photograph online of a bra, a leather bra that someone else, another leather artist had made. And I reposted a picture of it on my Facebook page saying basically that I wanted to make one of these and were there any takers? Was anyone interested? And I got a huge response. A lot of people responded, and Sue Tebow was one of them. Her response was, wouldn't that be a great representation, a great fundraiser basically for one of the breast cancer awareness projects.
Duncan's work can be seen on rodeo queens around the region.
Dreams come true to be able to produce some of the beautiful leather dresses and the jackets and the interview outfits and horsemanship blouses and chaps, queen's chaps, that I've gotten to do the last few years.
Sue Tebow with Moses Lake Roundup explained how the local Swim Across America, which benefits Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, partnered with the Rodeo Roundup to share the cause.
We decided to invite the rodeo into the Swim Across America so those two sports could come together for one cause.
2014 Miss Moses Lake Roundup, Heather Fleming, a senior at Eastern Washington University who is from Quincy and is studying to become a dental hygienist, talked about the rodeo's involvement in embracing a cure.
The money raised benefits the cancer care team at Confluence Health, and that team helps our cancer patients here in our local community.
Tebow, like Duncan and Fleming, is personally invested in the cause to fight cancer. All three have lost loved ones to the disease.
My sister-in-law recently passed away from cancer. She had uterine cancer, breast cancer, she had bone cancer, she had lung cancer, and then brain cancer. And so it is important to me to support these places that supported her. They took such good care of her, and these people do such good work, and we know they need the money.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Cleary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
6 years ago, my dad began having issues with headaches, sore throats, and constant fatigue. He tried treating the problem with over-the-counter medications and lots of caffeine. Finally, he talked to his doctor who confirmed our suspicions. Dad had sleep apnea. He didn't like the idea of using a CPAP, but after trying it one night, he was convinced. We found everything he needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
In Northwest News, it was party time in Seattle today. The city welcomed their NFL champion Seahawks home with a victory parade. The Seahawks blew out the Denver Broncos 43-8 to win their first title in franchise history. Fans packed streets along the parade route, which led to the team's stadium. Local school officials say the parade likely drew a lot of teachers and students. The Seattle Public School System reported more than 550 teacher absences today. Some 13,500 students also didn't show up, more than 4 times the average daily number of absences. A Veterans Affairs staff member was injured in a shooting at a medical center in Vancouver, Washington. Police have arrested a suspect who they say was also injured in the incident. Reporter Mike Benner reports.
Nightfall in Vancouver, and officers look for evidence on the 4th floor of the Clark County Center for Community Health after a shooting hours earlier.
We heard about 4 gunshots and then a loud noise, and somebody just yelled, "Call 911."
Denise Martino and everyone else in the building went into lockdown as police searched for the shooter.
On the first shot, I thought something fell down, but it was pretty clear it was a gun by the time, the 3rd or 4th one.
It didn't take long for officers to track down their suspect, identified only as a 46-year-old woman. They say she shot a 45-year-old man who works in Veteran Affairs.
I thought it was a backfire. I mean, I wasn't expecting this, These people are here to help us.
shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you.
This violence comes on the heels of another workplace shooting. An employee at a Vancouver paint shop shot and killed his manager before turning the gun on himself.
If you follow the news, you know that there are workplace shootings that happen across our nation. It's a sad phenomenon.
It may take days before we fully understand this most recent case. Details such as the shooter's identity and relationship to the victim are still unclear. But what is clear is this.
Certainly the potential here is significant for more people having been injured or worse.
And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.